Hi, my name is Nikki Schellenbarger, and I've come to make this video today because I just wanted to be of some encouragement to a lot of people. I like encouraging people. I like making people feel good and encouraging them to better themselves. And my encouragement today actually does not really come about money or business or anything like that, but more about yourself. And okay, so I'm just going to go right into it, okay, because I can get really long-winded but anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about what happened to me in the last 4 weeks. I have really, really bad back problems, and that I've dealt with all of my life. And I come down with pneumonia a few weeks ago, just about a month ago. I quit smoking back on December 27th, and today is February 21st, so I'm almost 2 months. I'm very excited about that. But anyway, I got pneumonia. It was pretty bad. I never had pneumonia ever. And I was having so many bad coughing spells, and then I finally had one really bad coughing spell, and it hurt my back. I actually pulled my back really bad. Did not walk at all, move, do anything for a complete 4 days. So definitely still recovering from that a little bit. I can feel a lot of weakness still in my back. And then last weekend, I became very, very sick. Lots of pain, a lot of discomfort, and I figured out that I have a bleeding ulcer. If anybody knows anything about that, if you don't, look it up real quick. Very painful, very uncomfortable in many ways, and very dangerous. It can be very dangerous as well. So, all of these things keep happening to me. My knees are hurting. Yes, I'm 30, but I'm not old. And I haven't been real hard on my back. I've done a lot on my body. I've done a lot of four-wheeling and, stuff like that. But my knees are always hurting. My back is hurting. There's something weird with my stomach or going to the bathroom or, my head hurts. My neck hurts. I've got a cough. I'm stuffed. Something. Just seems like there's always something wrong with my body. And, I take full responsibility for that. Completely. I believe that it is my fault. I was not taking responsibility in protecting, caring for, and appreciating this body that I have been given. And I'm overweight. I'm unhealthy. I'm out of shape now. I used to not be out of shape. I always stayed in pretty good shape. I look pretty good, But it saddened me, and I realized that just from not taking care of myself, I'm causing a lot of other things. Depression runs genetically in my family really, really bad, and I have battled with depression for about the last 10 years. Bipolar disorder runs in my family. Diabetes runs in my family. Cardiac problems run in my family. And I thought, I'm not doing anything to protect myself from any of these things, to prevent any of these things. Alzheimer's runs in my family, and I could be doing something to help my body, to prevent these things from happening to my body as I get older, and I'm not. So I guess about a week and a half ago, that's really when I finally, I said, come on, Nikki, you've got to take responsibility for yourself and what you're doing to yourself. So when we went grocery shopping, we bought all fresh. I bought all meats, fresh vegetables, and fresh fruits. I bought nothing that was frozen or canned or had been processed. Everything is fresh. And oh my gosh, it feels so good to be eating that food like that. I didn't buy any processed food. I didn't buy any corn dogs, pizza rolls, chicken nuggets, taquitos, none of that stuff. I didn't buy any of that quick stuff to heat up and things like that. Everything that we've eaten, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are things that I've made. I've made homemade biscuits, homemade bread. We've been having, toast with our bread, all of these different things, oatmeal, all this other kind of stuff. We are making ourselves. We know exactly what's in it. We know exactly where it's coming from, and either how good or how not good it is for us. And it feels good. It not only feels good because I feel like I'm making better choices for myself and for my family, but it's making my body feel better. I have had, I don't know how to word this, but a much less feeling of depression over the last week and a half. I have more confidence. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been getting on an elliptical. If you've never been on an elliptical, I challenge you to try it for the first time. Okay, this is a little embarrassing. This is going to show you just how out of shape I was. Still am, but I'm better. The first time I ever got on an elliptical, I lasted 3 minutes. Okay, seriously, I lasted 3 minutes. I thought my legs were going to burn off my body. It was horrible. So anyway, I'm actually up to 30 minutes on the elliptical now. And it feels so good. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment. For real, that is a huge accomplishment. And then plus, I'm eating better. You know, and it's almost like whenever you're working out like that, you know, you're doing that cardio to strengthen your heart and your lungs and you're burning those calories. It's almost like you can feel the anxiety and the stress and the feelings of, you know, being depressed. It's almost like you can just feel all of that just leave your body. Literally, it's like you can just feel it leave. And you are confident and you feel good and you can face anything. And it affects your relationships in your life as well. You know, if you're not feeling good all the time or not feeling good about yourself or you're always sick all the time, it puts a strain on your relationships with your spouse, your parents, your boss, your coworkers, your children, your siblings, whatever. It puts a strain on the relationships in your lives. And I noticed that big time, guys. This has just been a week and a half for me that I've made this huge lifestyle change. And when I made this lifestyle change for myself, I made it for everybody in my house. Because nobody's eating corn dogs and pizza rolls and, you know, all that stuff. My kids are exercising with me. I'm doing the elliptical and they're doing jumping jacks and we're doing yoga together. And my husband, he's for about the last, I don't know, 6 months, he's been going to, 3 months. He's been going to the gym 4 nights a week after work. And I started seeing a transformation in his body and his confidence and the way that he carried himself. And he was so proud of what he was doing for himself. And he wanted me to be proud of him. And he was doing it for me as well. So, you know, that was one of the things, too, that kind of helped me to kind of start. And I want him to be proud of me, too. You know, because I can be like, wow, babe, look at your biceps. Or, wow, your stomach's getting flatter. You know, I want him to be able to come to me and say those things as well. You know, I have a little bit of that pride in each other. And not only that, but I feel better. So there's not a strain between us. When you feel better, you treat people better. You have, you know, you feel like treating them better because you're feeling better. It's just weird, but I promise you, it does make a really big difference. So we've completely changed our eating habits. I've started, you know, a little bit of cardio to work off the calories because I am overweight. And I know that's a big reason why my knees hurt and my back hurts. And I have, you know, a lot of strain on my neck and headaches and things like that. But cardio, and I've been doing yoga, and the particular yoga program that I'm doing, I got an app on my iPad, and it's a back recovery program, because remember I had back injuries throughout my entire life. I'm just getting over one from a few weeks ago, and it's helping my back to recover and strengthening my back, you know, re-strengthening it to prevent something like this from happening again. So it's just absolutely amazing. And, you know, you might be sitting there thinking, why is this crazy lady telling us all of this, you know? Oh, before I go into that, another thing that we're doing is today we're starting to kind of change seasons. Where I'm from here in Southeast Missouri, we're slowly moving from winter into spring. So my husband actually started working some of the ground today to prepare a garden for me so that I can plant fruits and vegetables and greens and stuff. I mean, I'm doing bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchini, romaine lettuce, spinach, kale, corn, green beans, peas. I mean, I'm doing a garden. We're going to eat stuff that we made ourselves. We grew it. It's our food. I mean, how much of a better feeling can you get than that, really? You know? And you know, there's no chemicals on it. You planted it. You grew it. You harvested it yourself. You know, me and my kids love doing stuff like that anyway. We always do flowers and everything. And I thought, you know what? We're out there working flowers and plants and stuff anyway. We might as well be feeding ourselves, you know? We might as well have food out there, you know? So we started doing that too. But anyway, you're probably thinking, why is this crazy lady telling us all of this? I don't care what she's doing, but I'm not doing it to really be talking about myself. I'm doing it to hopefully encourage you. This has made a huge change in my life. So if you're somebody that you struggle with depression, you struggle with anxiety, you struggle with relationships in your life, you struggle with business or work, so many things, confidence, self-image. If you're struggling with things like that, please let me be an encouragement to you, because I was where you are. Okay, I have been at the lowest of lows and up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, literally for the last 10 to 15 years of my life. And I'm already just feeling like I'm never going to be like that again. Just by simply taking care of myself. And so I want to be an encouragement to you, and I would like to invite you to come and see who I am. I've got some links below in the description box, so I invite you to click on any of them. You know, they go to my blog, to my Facebook fan page, my website's on there. I invite you to click on any of those links. Come and see who I am. Send me a friend request on Facebook. I'll chit-chat with you. I do run a business from home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I run a business. I work online from the computer. I have 2 kids, but we have 2 other kids that are here with us a lot. I help a friend out, and I keep her kids for her. So every once in a while, if you do start following me and watching some of my videos and things, you will hear me say, you know, the 4 kids. 2 of them are actually ours. I homeschool. I'm a youth group leader, a Cub Scout leader. I completely take care of my house. My husband and I were a little old-fashioned with the way we run our household. So, you know, my kids and I, they have chores, and I completely take care of the house and, you know, kind of work as a team. So, let me be an encouragement to you. You can't do all of those things if you don't have confidence and if you don't believe in yourself. You can't be successful. You can't have good relationships, good, loving relationships, if you don't first love yourself. Not to be prideful. I don't mean those types of things. But you need to appreciate who you are and who you have been created to be. And I would love to be able to encourage you and help walk you through this journey. So go ahead and click one of the links below. Come on by and my fan page or something and visit who I am. And I'd love to get to know you. I'd love to help you join my business. I'll encourage you. I'll help you. I'll make you some money. You know, those types of things. So go ahead, make that decision to change your life, and just click one of the links.